We are Sellers Advantage.
And we want to buy your house.
We have revolutionized the home selling process, offering solutions for every situation.
No hassles, no fees or commissions, and no repairs. Leave what you want, and we take care of the rest.
Call now or visit sellersadvantage.com.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Right now at 11, a solemn ceremony underway for a Baldwin Park police officer killed in the line of duty. We're live. The memorial service underway right now for Officer Samuel Riveros. Good morning. This is Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. We're live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Philip Palmer.
And I'm Colleen Sullivan. Family, friends, and the law enforcement community honoring the life of a fallen Baldwin Park police officer.
Samuel Riveros, who was killed in the line of duty, is being laid to rest this morning. Eyewitness News reporter Ashley Mackey is live in Ontario, where a funeral is taking place right now. Ashley?
Philip, Colleen, we watched as officers entered the arena. A somber day here in Ontario as law enforcement officers across the region gathered to honor a man remembered for his bravery, his dedication, and his sacrifice. Funeral services got started around 10:15 this morning. Leading up to it, hundreds of patrol cars led the procession. Family, friends, and the law enforcement community will lay to rest Baldwin Park officer Samuel Riveros, who was shot and killed last month in the line of duty. 35-year-old Riveros was responding to a shooting in Baldwin Park. When he arrived at the scene in a residential area, he was met with gunfire. Another officer was injured in the shooting. Riveros and one other man were fatally shot. The suspected shooter was arrested and is facing 2 counts of murder. Officer Riveros had been with the department for 9 years. Community members described Officer Riveros as a kind officer with a contagious smile. He is survived by his mother, stepfather, 2 brothers, a sister, and extended family.
Sam will forever be remembered for his infectious smile, his passion for knowledge, his big and kind heart, his snowboarding prowess, and his love for his other team in blue, the Los Angeles Dodgers. To Mr. Darius Wong's family, our heartfelt sympathies and condolences go out to you all. I know that the loss and sadness is immeasurable. Please know that we hold you all in our hearts and we grieve with you as well.
Now let's take a live look inside the Toyota Arena in Ontario.
All kinds to music and events. You might get a 2-week notice or a 30-minute notice that you were going to a concert. He had so much that he wanted to do sometimes.
While services are not open to the public, community members are encouraged to send flowers here to the arena in honor of Officer Samuel Riveros. Live in Ontario, Ashley Mackey, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Ashley, thank you. And now an update to a story we first brought you earlier this morning on Eyewitness News. A driver's been arrested for felony hit and run, accused of hitting and injuring a Riverside County Sheriff's deputy. This happened near the corner of Indian Street and Alessandro Boulevard in Moreno Valley around 9 o'clock last night. The deputy was responding to an assault with a deadly weapon call, was rushed to the hospital, but is expected to be released later today.
This morning, we are hearing from the family of the woman arrested in an immigration raid that was caught on camera in downtown L.A.
My mom looked at the rear mirror and she saw how my sister was attacked from the back. She's like, oh, they're kidnapping your sister. I'm like, who? Like, it just happened so fast.
The woman being arrested, 32-year-old Andrea Velez of South LA. Her family says she is a U.S. citizen. Family members say they were dropping her off to work in downtown LA on Tuesday when agents took her into custody. Yesterday, with the help of an attorney, the family finally found out where she was being held.
I was shocked. It took us 4 hours to find her, and we're attorneys. That's crazy.
What tripped her up is that her skin color, because in my opinion, these ICE agents are very racist. They focused on the dark-skinned Latinos, and come here, they yank them in to the jails.
Velez's family says they still haven't been told why she was arrested or what she is being charged with.
The suspect in the Santa Monica officer shooting has been identified as 31-year-old David Hairston. The shooting occurred near Santa Monica Place Mall yesterday. Police say an officer tried to approach Hairston, who was believed to be linked to the Waymo shooting in Santa Monica Sunday. That's when he fired several shots at the officer as he was running away. He was arrested hours later in Palisades Park. Hairston faces felony assault and attempted murder charges. He's being held on $1 million bail and will appear in court tomorrow. The officer is said to be in stable condition with non-life-threatening injuries.
State leaders have reached a tentative agreement on the California budget. The deal largely relies on borrowing money, tapping into state reserves, and shifting funding around to close the state's budget shortfall. The deal would halt new enrollment for undocumented immigrants in Medi-Cal starting in January. It would also block state funding for cities and counties to deal with homelessness. Governor Newsom, though, says he is not quite satisfied with the deal and the clock is ticking. The budget must be approved by next week.
Now let's turn our attention to the weather. Started out with some June gloom in the early hours. What about the rest of the afternoon? Niku Kazori's in for Brianna with that answer.
Hey, Philip and Colleen. Yeah, we're looking at a much better view outside because, yeah, a little bit earlier this morning, all of the cameras that we were looking at, we just had that June gloom look all over Southern California. But that's not the case right now. At 11:06, we're looking out live at our Santa Monica cam. Still looking at some cloudy skies, but we're seeing a little bit more clearing compared to earlier this morning. About 71 degrees out in Santa Monica. Nice shot coming to us from Burbank. This camera was just so socked in earlier, but again, we're seeing some clearing with that daytime heating. Mountains had no problem as far as the clouds went. We're seeing sunny skies here in Big Bear, beautiful conditions out there, and we're starting to warm up. So today we started off with temps in the low 60s this morning, and now we're starting to see temperatures in the low to mid 70s, about 74 right now in Los Angeles, 72 in Van Nuys, 70 in Long Beach. Still have that marine layer, hasn't fully cleared out just yet. Give it a few more hours. It's just being a little stubborn this morning. We are also following that gradual warm up. I'll have more coming up in my full forecast. Philip and Colleen.
All right, Niku, thank you. It is a heartbreaking story we have been following since 2021.
A 13-year-old boy killed while playing video games in his bedroom. Now a break in the case. This is the gunman police believe fired the shot. And now the